Namaste, class. Welcome. How are you? I hope that you are very well this day. You've heard me say this before, but I love hearing from you. Your letters make me feel that you are there, that there is a communication between us, that even though there is this glass wall between us, I really feel that you are there. The letters have meant so much to me. I read them, and it sustains me in so many ways, makes me feel your presence, and is so helpful. I'd like to read a letter that I received that was a very good one. And if you'll excuse me just for a second. For every letter that I receive, they figure, I think, that there is, for every one letter, there are 100 behind them. And this one in particular is about a subject that I think more and more, as Hatha Yoga becomes accepted, an important part of daily life, it is seen that in many places like WISE, Jewish community centers, colleges, are requesting and looking for teachers. And so the question is about teaching, and this is the letter. And because, I haven't gotten too many of these, but even though I've only gotten 5, it means that perhaps there are 500 people that are contemplating the same thoughts, and there's some good ones. But let me just share this with you. And also this will help you in looking for a teacher too. I've been studying with you for 3 years through the medium of television Hatha Yoga classes and read many books. A local organization has asked me to teach a Hatha Yoga class, and as they cannot find a teacher, what do you think? I'm very eager to teach. And here is a gal who's only had just me for a number of years and no real contact with a, quote, real teacher. I think my own opinion of it is that it's very, very necessary for you to study an intensive 2 years, at least 2 years study with a face-to-face teacher. There are all different views of this. There are 1 or 2 teachers, maybe 3 or 4 here in this country that do a fine job and just have teacher classes, for instance, in different places all over the country. And this is one way of going at it. But at least 2 years of intensive one-to-one, you and myself simply will not do. But you're going to a class and studying there and consulting with a real teacher. That's the beginning, I think, of preparing yourself for teaching. But to learn through just the medium of television and through books, really, I would definitely say, approach it the other way. If when we're ready, teachers really do come. And from this television Hatha Yoga class, perhaps you could look in your yellow pages if you're in a small city, the larger city next to you, I won't name them, but in every large city throughout the whole country, there is at least one yoga organization. I'm quite sure. Call them, find out, and perhaps then encourage an organization like this Y to call them and ask for advice. Perhaps as a teacher very close for you to study with. And teaching really is sharing. And we talk a lot about gurus, and that's another name for teacher. Actually, did you know that you are my guru? Sure. You who are sitting there right now, you're my teachers. I've learned more from you over these years than I can possibly tell you, and I am very grateful. Think about that. It's marvelous. I'm very, very grateful for all of it. So if there's even 2 people contemplating teaching, I hope that you will think about this and go forward. I'll just drop this forward here, and I won't go out of our picture. Class, let's start in a rock and roll today. I like it. It warms the body up, and it's nice just before we do some breathing. Sitting in a sitting position. If you're a beginner with me, this especially needs a good rug underneath you. Don't do it on hard floors, will you? But needs a good rug. Most of our postures actually do this too. They need some good support. Nice straight spine. All right? First, straight spine. Now head back. Just drop your head back and hold for a second. And now bring your chin to your throat and just stretching the back of the neck. Once more, just lift the chin up and back. Now bring your lower jaw over your upper jaw and try and touch your lower lip to your nose. How about that? But it feels good. Try and reach, and head straight. Now, round the back, and we're going to just lift your feet so you are in control of your own movement here. And can you roll back and forth and come up? Got stuck down there a little bit. First we'll do it twice, and I'll show you how to a little way of getting yourself up here. Round the back, lift the feet, and massage. Now, the whole spinal column, massaging back and forth. This is where the hair really gets in the way. Now, try and get into the muscles on the right side of your spine, and now muscles on the left side of your spine, and come up. Could you feel that? Did I get a few of you still stuck down on the floor? Let me show you how to come up quickly from a rock and roll easily. It's very easy. Just come on your back. Everybody do this with me. It's simple. Just come on your back, bring the hands underneath your knees, and like a kicking motion, raise the feet up to the ceiling, bend the knees, and come up into a sitting position. That's the beginning of rock and roll. Now, carrying a bit further for you who've been with me for a while, if you haven't, repeat that which I just did. I ask in the beginning that you're careful of your upper neck, but cross your ankles, everybody. Cross the ankles. Please, if you've just started today, I wouldn't do this one. Repeat the first that I just did. All right, bring the forehead to the floor and hold. Forehead to the floor and hold. I'm holding onto the ankles, round the back, and here you bring the feet back over the head. Carefully bring the feet back over the head and round the back. Come up, straighten your spine. All right, everybody now, everybody, grab a hold of the ankles. Clasp a hold of right hand, look down left feet, and left hand to right foot. Straighten your spine and head to the floor. Head to the floor and hold. Now just let your lower back stretch out. This should feel good, especially if you're a beginner. Don't panic because your forehead isn't right to the floor, but you can, with your own stretch, holding on to your feet, allow yourself just to stretch yourself to your maximum, and holding, and then come up and round the back once more. Round the back, and then bring the feet back over the head. Now, if you're a beginner, just bend the knees, fold them into your chest. Don't come up high on your upper neck. And come up. Nice straight spine. Good. And sit towards me now. Now close your eyes for a second and observe now. Observe the back. Good. Close your eyes. Don't watch here. Just relax your shoulders. Just let all of your daily tension just flow from your shoulders. And just do a circle now with your shoulder area. Circle and circle and circle. Place your hands on your rib cage. And if you can, have the middle fingers touch. So you're sitting straight and you're feeling and sensing what's going on underneath the palms of your hands, all right? Look down, and are your middle fingers touching? Good. Now, you can feel them touching. Now, as you breathe, watch what happens in the fingers. All right, now inhale, breathe in slowly. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, look down at your hands. Sure, they part. That's because your ribs expand. And exhale slowly and smoothly from the top of the lungs, the middle of the lungs, and feel the air now come right out of the lower lobes of the lungs. Continue, continue, continue. Now inhale slowly and smoothly, bringing in air, and feel that you're breathing sideways. Inhale, inhale. Good. Hold. Now you're holding right at the top of the lungs, and then exhale. Let the air come out of the top of the lungs, the middle of the lungs. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Now let out all stale smoke from the lower lobes of the lungs, and relax. Fine. Lie down, please. Everybody, lie down in Sarvasana, your sponge position. And the feet apart, the arms well away from your body. The feet, tighten your seat muscles and press your lower back to the floor. Hold in the pelvic tilt. Remember, tighten the seat muscles, press the lower back to the floor, hold, release, relax. Once more, tighten the thigh muscles Tighten the seat muscles and tilting the pelvis to the floor. Hold, even if your knees bend. Good. If you don't reach the floor with the lower back, bend the knees. And release. Relax. Turn on your side now, facing me. Turn on your side, facing me. Bring your arm. I have my right arm flat on the floor. All right, and just look down to see that the whole line of your body is straight. This is a nice tension relieving exercise, and when I ask you to flop, pretend that you're like Raggedy Andy or Ann, and you're just going to lie on your back and go flop, all right? Bring the arm over your head. Now first, lift. I'm working with my left side now, so whatever side you're on. Left leg stretched, lifted just a few inches above your right foot, stretching. Now stretch all the way down your left arm, locking the elbow, down the rib cage, open the armpit, and hold. Stretch with your fingers, class. Come on, stretch with your fingers. Now roll onto your back just like a rag doll and relax. Good. Now change. All right, change the opposite side. I'm not going to move, but you change so you have another stretch on your right side. All right? Bring the arm over your head. Be sure that it's parallel now to the opposite arm. Raise the leg so it's parallel with its opposite leg. Now stretch, class. Stretch the fingers, the elbows. Good. No strain, not a whole lot of shaking, but just stretch. Push now with your heel to the wall behind you, and now consciously flop on your back like a rag doll. Just letting your day go now. Just letting the day go and feel the sensation which follows. Take a nice breath, inhaling. Nice deep breath. Exhaling slowly out and out and out. Now I have my arms over my head. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the arms now in the Brahmari hum. Now just hum your hands down slowly. Fingers touching the ceiling. Don't rush. Don't rush to have the breath and the body move together. Good. Lie on your abdomen now, will you? And we're going to work today on Bhujangasana. What's Bhujangasana? What is it? Cobra position, right. Bhujangasana. Asana is the posture. Bhujangasana is the first part of the word is your Cobra position. The spine becomes the Cobra. And as we do it now, the first important thing to do is to remember we're going to do a conditioning exercise that accompanies Bhujangasana. Bring your feet together. First, we'll do. It's a very easy. It's an easy exercise to explain, and then we'll do a variation later, especially for you that have been with me for a while. Bring your feet together. Bring the hands now behind you, and if you can, first hands to wrist, or place one hand to one wrist, or hands to elbows. But I will just place my hands first, my right hand to left wrist. Place the forehead on the floor. Forehead is on the floor. Class, look here, because many of you are still here with chin to floor. Place forehead to the floor, and watch now just for a second. I'm going to ask you to raise the forehead, raise the nose, raise the chin, and here, that's 1, 2, and 3, means forehead, nose, and chin. Now, try it with me. Forehead on the floor. Raise the forehead 1, to the nose. 3, the chin. Raise it up so there's a nice stretch in your upper neck. 4, tighten your buttock muscle. This is important. Tighten the buttock muscle. Now, inhale, lift your chest up off the ground. Hold. 2, 3, and 4. Lower your shoulders. Chin, nose, and forehead. Marvelous back exercise now. Continue it with me. Will you try it with me? Forehead on the floor. Raise forehead 1. To the nose. 3, the chin. So you're squeezing the upper vertebra of the neck. 4, tighten your buttock muscles. All right, squeezing the buttock muscles together. Inhale. Lift up. Pull the shoulders back. Hold. 2. Lift a 1/4 inch higher. And then lower shoulders. Chin. Nose. Forehead on the floor. Make a pillow out of your hands now for a moment and feet apart. This will release tension in your lower back. Inhale, breathe deeply. Nice deep breath.
Exhale. Now once more, take a breath. Inhale, breathe deeply, bring in energy in, and exhale out. All fatigue, out, out. Fine. Now, the second exercise here is, again, should feel good. Repeat the one I just did if you find this next exercise impossible or too difficult. Those that can, though, please follow along with me and just push yourself just a little bit further now. Intertwine your fingers together. Intertwine the fingers together, and class, look here, because oftentimes I see this in real classes, that you mix up this hand business awfully easily. I just have my fingertips intertwined and just placed on the seat muscles. That's all there is to it. I do nothing fancy with my hands except intertwine the fingers together, crossing the thumbs. All right? Now straighten the elbows. Try and straighten your elbows. Watch when you straighten your elbows. Immediately your shoulders come back. This is a very important part of Bhujangasana, to remember to keep the shoulders back. Try this with me. Right, just lifting your head. Now straighten your elbows, and as you straighten them, watch how the shoulders go back. Your shoulders pull back automatically. You don't want to do this position with the shoulders rounded. Try it now with the just follow along with my words. Forehead on the floor. Raise forehead, 1, 2, nose, 3, chin. Now don't go any further. Breathe shallowly. Tighten the buttock muscle. Now straighten your elbows, pulling the shoulders back, and lift, raising the arms and hold. 2, 3, and 4. Lower your chest, lower the arms, chin, nose, and forehead on the floor. How is that? Should feel good. Should feel good. If there's pain, go back to the first step. That second step is very important, because now I'm going to do Bhujangasana, and we need to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Remember, each asana needs its conditioning exercise first. So if you're a beginner, absolute beginner, those are the 2 things to practice this week. All right? All right, now let me demonstrate first Bhujangasana first. I'm going to place the hands now directly underneath the shoulders. And this is important to see, because here, this little detail of the fingers to the shoulders and that my elbows are close to my body are important. Many of you are going to let the elbows drift. You bring the elbows close to the body and the fingertips directly underneath the shoulders. Very good. Now, do it with me, all right? Place the fingers directly underneath the shoulders. Place your forehead on the floor. Check to see, are my elbows together? Keep them together for strength. Feet are together. Heels are together. Now, can you feel how your body is placed on the floor? Are you in balance? Be aware of your body. Now, we're going to come up slowly. You just rest in this position, but watch here if you've never done it before. And I will do this twice. Forehead, 1. 2, the nose. 3, the chin. Wonderful stretch in the neck. Tightening the buttock muscle. And lifting the chest, pulling the shoulders back, keeping the elbows close to the body, using the hands for leverage. I arch back. Keeping the pelvis just gently on the floor, head back, hold, and then lower slowly, vertebra at a time, usually to the count of 10. Then, keeping the chest then comes to the floor, chin, nose, and forehead. It's usually to the count of 10 that you come up, and it's very easy in the beginning to do almost the whole posture in 2 counts. So please stay attentive, stay awake to slowing it down. Placing the hands, if you've moved them, place them directly under your shoulders. Look down. They shouldn't be up around your face, or they shouldn't be back around your rib cage. Forehead on the floor. Elbows close to your body. Feet together. Now I will do the counting, and you do the work. Don't do the watching now. Get into your position now. Good. Get into it. Feel it happening. Forehead on the floor, 1. 2, the nose. 3, the chin. Squeezing the upper neck gently. Don't go any further. Feel now. Make any corrections that you need to. Tighten the buttock muscle. Pull your shoulders back, and here you start lifting the chest. Slowly, 4, 5. Don't rush. Use your hands for leverage, gentle leverage to push yourself up into your Bhujangasana position. Feel your chest opening and the sternum raising up and going behind your head. Stretching. Pull your shoulders back. Tighten the buttock muscle and then lower 10. 1, 2. Keep the chest open. Keep the chest open. Don't collapse. Don't collapse. 5. Now bring the chest to the floor. Chin, nose, and tuck the forehead to the floor. Feet apart. Make a pillow out of your hands. Relax. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Breathe deeply. Exhale. There are many different variations of Bhujangasana. I think I've spent enough time on it today, and I hope in the classes to come I'll give you some more challenges about it. That was 4 times that we did that. It was very good. Now here you usually can feel the lower back, but while I'm on my abdomen and before I relax the lower back, let us just do some locust preparation for locust position. Bring the hands behind you and place the palms of the hands flat on the floor. The feet are together. Bring the hands around alongside of you and lift your leg, the left leg up to the ceiling, but keep your hip to the floor. Keep the hip to the floor and lower the leg. Try this with me, class. Chin to the floor, palms of the hands flat to the floor. Keep your hips on the floor. All those things to remember. All right, now left leg up, but keep the knees straight. Keep the knees straight. Push the hip to the floor and hold, hold, hold. Now this is marvelous. Firming for thighs, seat muscles, and lower the leg. And opposite leg up, opposite leg up. Now check. Are my hips on the floor? Now just little short breaths through the nose. No panting, no huffing, puffing. And place the foot back on the floor. This next time, can you bring your arms underneath your body? Now here, I'm going to get the inner part of my arms underneath the body here. And I just lift the body up here. Can you see I have my elbows close together, and I'm squeezing them close, and the chin is on the floor, and I've made a fist here. Come up on your knees and try to squeeze yourself or wiggle yourself as best you can up into this position. Now, here's another way. We can raise the leg up in this position, raise the leg up in this position, and hold, pushing down with the knee that's on the floor. Hold, and bring both knees down. Now, then you're up on your knees and your hips are up. Let's try it once more. Are you with me? I feel like I'm not quite with you, but I'm on my knees. The hips are up and my arms are really supporting the weight of my body. Chin on the floor. Right leg up and hold. Hold, push with the heel and back down. Opposite leg up and hold. Push with your arms, shoulders, and come down. Bring the arms out. Make a pillow out of your hands and just turn over now onto your back and relax now. Bring the knees to your chest for a moment, and we'll just go from side to side with the knees, hands out to your side in the T position, but this will help you to massage the lower back because you've been working on the lower back, haven't you? So you can feel the muscles that you've been working with. Just bringing the knees to the chest, rolling side to side. And one more time, bring both knees down underneath your arm and look over your opposite shoulder, stretching across the rib cage. Inhale, exhale. Bring both knees to your chest, both knees down underneath the opposite arm. Look over opposite shoulder. Inhale, stretch across your rib cage. Reach with the arms, both knees together towards your chest. Bring the feet to the floor. Stretch your right leg out. Stretch your left leg out. And you're in your sponge position. Pull past your shoulders down from your ears. Tuck your wings close to your spinal column. The arms are well away from your body. Just relax now your body. Feel the sensation of how these asanas have really made the back tingle and come alive. Exhale your air in this relaxation position. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Breathe deeply. Breathe in. Closing the mouth, opening the back of the throat wide. Inhaling, bringing in energy in. Exhale, slow, smooth exhalation. Exhaling out all tension from the body, all stiffness out and out and out. Inhale, breathe in slowly. 1 and 2. Feel the ribs expand and feel your body expand. Good. Exhale, slow, smooth exhalation. Out and out and out. Exhaling out, 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 all staleness out. Focus your attention now on your legs and give suggestion of relaxation to the toes, to the feet, to your calf muscle, to the knees, and to your thighs, that your legs just relax deeply. Now focus your attention on the pelvic area and feel the pelvis area get heavier as it responds to your command of relaxation. Lower back, all down the back muscles, all down your spinal column and your whole nervous system. Now all across your chest, the breathing is quiet and peaceful, and then let this just flow down into your arms and into the center of your hands. Good, class. Unlock your jaw muscle. Relax your mouth and your tongue and your cheeks and all around your eyes. Between your eyebrows, just let any tension, fatigue from your day just flow off of your face, off of your chest. And feel the body. Feel its lightness, how it is energized. And in this place, when fatigue is gone, energy flows. And then you keep it with you, class, for the rest of your day. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Size small for young children is next today. And don't forget, Saturday night we have Nature, which will show us the ecology of the aspen tree, killer mice on Wild America at 9 o'clock, and great parks of Japan at 9 o'clock, 9:30 rather, on Saturday night.